So now whatever the things that you have understood till now, right? So you have basically like, again, let me go with the same flow, that whatever the things that you have understood, right? So first of all, you have understood about how to actually label the data set, right? Then after labeling the data set, you are supposed to like download the zip, okay? And after downloading the zip, like in any GPU accessible system that you have, let's say GPU accessible system that you have. So from here, like in Colab, you'll just go to runtime, change runtime, and then change to GPU and then save it. So the Colab will be having a whatever the free GPU you will be having it, then you can actually use it, right? So after that, you try to like upload your data set, right? So you will just upload the data set here, right? Upload the data set here. Then you try to like import the necessary model, okay? Imports, like you will do the import all this necessary model you have. So we have actually imported the Ultralytics, the OpenCV, the pillow libraries, and all these things, right? We have actually imported it, right? Now after doing this much kind of import and other things, now what we have to do is that we need to again load the model, okay, using the Ultralytics YOLO model, and then update the YAML file, okay, give the actual file location of training, test, and validation, and then we will be using the model.train in order to train the model, right? Then after that, after doing the imports, then again we will going to update the YAML file location, okay? And after doing the YAML file location, again we are going to do model.train, okay? After training the model, so my final, you will be getting two PT file, right? You will be getting best.pt file, okay, and then last.pt file, right? So you already know the difference, right? What is the difference between the best.pt file and last.pt file, okay? After like you get these kind of a .pt file location, then in order to run it in any other system, you will try to export it, right? So export in whichever comfortable and compatible system that you have. If you want to run it on edge device, then you may try to export it let's say in ONNX system, like in ONNX model, okay? Now let's say that if you want to export it in TensorRT format, you can actually use it in, like, try to export this .pt model into the TensorRT model as well, okay? And different like PyTorch, so .pt model that you have, right? So you may try to export it on .pt model, you can try to export it, right? After exporting it, like, you may try to save it into your local system, right? So the model will be, let's say, downloaded, okay, so that you can actually perform the inferencing part, okay? So you may actually perform the inferencing part, right? So these are basically a kind of total pipeline that we have actually discussed from right from the RoboFlow, from the data labeling part, like from doing the data augmentation part and other thing, right? And after that, defining into different classes. And after defining into different classes, then what we have done is that we have actually downloaded the data, our data, into the YOLO compatible format in whichever YOLO version I want, okay? After that, I go to Colab. Inside the Colab, I imported all those model. Then after like importing all this model, then I'll try to like upload my final data set there, update the YAML file, okay? And after updating the YAML file, then from the Ultralytics, I am going to download my .pt model, which means pre-trained model, okay? And after that, I am going to train my model, okay? So that my pre-trained model, after training with my custom data set, it is like we come in the process of post training, where like at the very last, at the end of this training epoch, we will be getting two model, which is like the best.pt model and then the last.pt model, okay? Based on our use case, we are supposed to like download the best.pt model, try to export it into the different system category, okay, in whichever we want, and then we try to do the inferencing on, let's say, video, on live streaming, on image part, in any way, okay? Now these things were the entire pipeline. So now, so after this video, like, I will be showing you that how you can actually monitor all these things, okay? Because as you can see that this is like completely vague, because you can't like show this monitoring to someone with just a number, okay? You need to have like a good definite monitoring tool, so that you can actually confident enough to show your model more physically, okay? So that you will be having like a different matrices and graph, and you will basically like do the live monitoring, okay, that how your model is basically performing. So when it comes to monitoring tool, we will be using two things, okay? The first thing that we are supposed to use is that we are supposed to use something called as MLflow. So MLflow, I will talk about this. And the second thing is WandB, okay? So these two things are actually monitoring tool where you wanted to monitor the entire pipeline, okay? So up till here, let me know if you have any issue. Then we may discuss it. Otherwise, we can actually carry forward this video. Thank you.